Hello, Magicasters of all shapes and sizes! My name is Chance, welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 72nd episode of our first level spell series. Today we're going to be taking a look at Thunderwave, which is one of the most commonly chosen thunder-based spells in the entire game, and part of it's due to who it's usable by. It's usable by the Bard, Druid, Sorcerer, and the Wizard, and actually through extension anyone else with access to their spell lists, which is quite a few of the casting classes. And it is found in the Player's Handbook, so we should all have access to it. With that intro out of the way, let's take a look at its mechanics. It deals 2 die 8 damage plus an additional die 8 per spell slot level above first. The effect is as followed. Creatures within range make a Constitution save. On a fail, the targets take full damage and are pushed 10 feet away. On a success, the targets take half damage and are not moved. The cast time is a standard 1 action. The range is self, but the area of effect is a 15-foot cube. The duration is instantaneous. The saving throw is Constitution, as mentioned earlier. The components are somatic and verbal, meaning you have to speak forth an incantation and gesture with one hand. The school is Evocation, which isn't too surprising, and the damage type is also Thunder, which isn't too surprising at all. With that overview of the mechanics out of the way, let's take a look at its full description. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2 die 8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1 die 8 per each slot level above first. Wow, really good stuff here. Very similar to Thunderous Smite, which we covered in the previous video, only this can affect multiple people at once, but the trade-off is it does not send them prone. But still really great. That's a huge area too, which is really nice. That being said, let's take a look at some alternative uses now. So, just due to the pure similarity between Thunderwave and Thunderous Smite, a lot of their alternative uses are going to be the same. A great one is using it as an alarm or a signal or indicator to fellow party members, but through that same reasoning you could also use it as a great distraction. You could also use that push distance as a great way to get enemies into traps, and through extension, maybe even help get your fellow party members away from traps, or move the traps in general. With that being said, if you have any cool ideas, alternative uses, or stories involving Thunderwave, I'd really appreciate to see them down beneath in the comments section. I really enjoy reading them, and I know everyone else tuning in does as well. That being said, I'd like to take a moment to thank our lovely patrons, Marcos G. Guzman Jr., Reina, Tana Frazier, Kenny Garcia, Bruce T, and Tato Seal. Thank you so much for the support, it's been unreal. And if you'd like to get to know these fine people here, as well as myself, we do the daily live streams every day from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you'd like to tune into those, we'd be more than happy to have you. And if you like that cool hand-drawn Warforged and you'd like your own copy of a hand-drawn D&D character, please check out our Patreon videos to figure out exactly how to do that. That being said, thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I really appreciate having you here. Have a great day, and as always, happy casting.